Hi, I'm Tim Dowd. We're here at New York Comic Con, and I'm here with Steve Becker, contributor to FUBAR. Steve, can you tell me a little about what FUBAR is?
Okay. FUBAR is a World War II zombie anthology. We started last year, and we put out this one here, European Theater of the Damned. This one's all takes place in the European theater, and it was pretty successful. So this year we put out Empire of the Rising Dead, and this is our Pacific-themed World War II zombie anthology. Right now we're in Diamond this month for pre-sale submissions through local comic shops. So you could order one and get it at your local comic shop. We have a few here at the con as far as pre-sale, just a preview version of the book. And I mean, 2012 we got a few other books coming out. So I mean, we just kind of been doing the con circuit and doing our promotions, and it's about that.
All right. World War II era zombies. What exactly attracted you to that kind of a project, as source material?
Well, we were kind of big fans of the game. You know, I mean, I could sort of, you know, and it was like, man, it could be a lot of cool stories told through this medium, I guess. I mean, we're all comic guys. We like comics. We've been doing comics for a while, and we're all World War II buffs. And then it was like the whole zombie thing. I mean, zombies. You know, the zombie never dies. You know what I mean? The whole, and it seemed like such a cool idea. You know, the zombies and automatic weapons. You know, it was it couldn't not be done. Let's put it that way. If we didn't do it, someone else was going to do it. So we figured we might as well do it.
Now, you said the game. Is FUBAR based on a game?
Not necessarily based on a game, but we were playing that Nazi zombies. You know, everybody plays Nazi zombies. So we figured let's make a few stories out of that concept. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we went with that as a sort of an homage to that, inspiration. You know?
Gotcha.
So, but
understandable.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what are some of the stories that you've drawn about? A little teaser for the folks at home. Reel them in.
In the European one, a writer, Stephen Lindsay, who does Jesus Hates Zombies for 215, he wrote a story for me, and it was about a chaplain who has to put down some of his own men after the zombie outbreak, after they've been bitten and come back at him. That one was pretty cool. And then we did me and the editor on the book, Jeff McCumsey, we did a story, just basically a zombie smashing story about a guy who's lost his mind. He has nothing left but a baseball bat and a bunch of zombies. I mean, these ones sound pretty like, they're not, if you read the book, they're not that many really lowbrow. A lot of them are very intellectual and tackle some a little bit more difficult material. As far as one of the stories takes place in a concentration camp, and that one was like, I would not know how to approach that. That one's, I think, it's very well done. I think it's interesting, and then in the Pacific Theater version, I did a story with written by Tim and Ben Truman, who have Hawken out right now for IDW, and everyone knows Tim for writing Conan. I think he writes King Conan right now. But so him and his son, they wrote a story for us that's about a Marine. It's called Semper Fi, about him taking care of his friend who's you know, he's injured. They're on an island. He meets up with some Japanese other from the IJA who are still alive, and zombie hilarity ensues. You know, over the next couple pages. So and then I did another story called Radio Base Z, which takes place in the Aleutian Islands off Alaska. It's the only time that an invading army ever got onto American soil is when the Japanese took 2 islands off the Aleutians. So again, zombie hilarity ensues. We've got, and then we might be developing a couple of those characters who showed up in some of the earlier versions of FUBAR into some of their own comics coming up in the next year. So as far as continuing stories with those characters that people have showed some love and support for here in the last, you know, as we've made these anthology books. So other than that, I mean, we put out the zombie targets too. So we have a whole line of zombie headshot targets that have been showing some promising sales, so it's been pretty interesting. It's a lot of fun, you know.
All right. Fantastic. So where can people come pick up these books? Where can they find them?
FUBAR is available at any local comic retailer. It's distributed through Diamond. We also have it available on our Etsy site which is Zombie FUBAR. Well, the blog is zombiefubar.wordpress.com, and then our Etsy site to pick up merchandise and to buy the first book if you wanted to buy it directly, because we do sketches in the front. That's at zombiemerchandise.etsy.com. And then, again, like I said, any retailer, if you're looking to get the second volume this month, it's available through Diamond till the end of the month for pre-sale, which should be able to be in your hands by Christmas. We're hoping to have a Christmas release for it. So, cool.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm Tim Dowd. Oh, this is Steve Becker, and we are on the take.